honestly, you know, people have said to me many a time, how did you start in pictures? Well, have you ever felt that if you got the chance you could do a thing really well? Well, that's the way I felt about pictures. And many years ago, I came down to London, and I even wrote my own script along with Beryl and a man called Arthur Mertz. And we went all round the studios. They'd never heard of George Formby. They didn't even want to hear about him. I went everywhere, but nobody wanted to know at all. So back up to the provinces I went, and we worked around for a long time, and I was playing in a place called Warrington, and a man called Johnny Blakely came round, and he said, I'd like to make pictures with you. I nearly grabbed his hand off. Anyway, he said, come up on Sunday and we'll talk it over. So we went up on the Sunday and we talked it over, and he said, yes, I'd like to make pictures, but I haven't got a story. I said, I have. And we brought out this little story that we'd written. It was called Boots, Boots. So the whole thing was settled. We came to London and we went to the film studios. Studios. One room over a garage in Albany Street. And when we wanted to start making the picture, we had to press a button so that they stopped the engines down below. Well, at the end of 14 days, we'd finished the picture, and it cost the large sum of £3,000.
I want to complain about my room.
What room?
Why, my bedroom, you fool.
Oh, say, what name, please?
Breton.
Huh?
Breton. Breton. Breton.
Well, you can't blame me for that. Married?
Of course I'm not married.
No, I didn't think you would be.
The man I marry must neither smoke nor drink.
Well, you better go down to the cemetery and dig yourself one up.
Oh, I see. You are one of those smart youths who think he knows everything.
Well, I do know everything.
Well, tell me this. How long can a person live without brains?
I don't know. How old are you?
Oh, now look here. What's about my room?
Well, you can have number 13, missus.
Not so much of your missus, you young pot.
Go on, you cheeky fat cat.
I'm not a cat.
You're a cat?
I'm not a cat.
You're too old for a kitten.
Oh, bah! Bah!
Bad to you, no. Well, then came the time to sell it. Nobody wanted to buy it. But it did get a world premiere in a place called Burslem. It did, you know, and I'll never forget, because I went up there and strange as it may seem, it packed him out. Oh, it was so dark in places you had to strike matches to see it. The courting couples liked it, though.
Now here's a new amusement that is getting all the rage. You'll find that it's good exercise for folks of every age. Now I go there most every night and sometimes take the wife. I've never had so many ups and downs in all my life since I've been sitting on the ice in the ice rink, sitting on the ice with my skates off. It's the finest fun I've ever had. Put it on the ice, it'll never go back. There's lots of nice young ladies, and how I like to see them. If they don't give way or say okay, I sit them on the ice and freeze them. Last night I went out walking with a pretty little miss. She said, I like you very much and give me one to kiss. She was a perfect little blonde and not so very old. She let me hold her in my arms, but by God she was cold, 'cause she'd been sitting on the ice in the ice rink, sitting on the ice with the skates off. Oh, well, hot she must have felt. She sat on the ice in the ice with the belt. She was so young and pretty. What a blow that ball had dealt her. Oh, we couldn't think
at that time, Basil Dean, who was making a lot of very big pictures, he was going around the country trying to find out what the different salesmen wanted. And they said, we want George Formby pictures. He said, who's George Formby? They said, look through that window, and he saw queue up right round the theatre looking at this Boots. So he got them to bring me down to Ealing Studios. I signed a 7-year contract, and that was the start of me making 22 films. And there again, strange as it may seem, every one was a success.